Have you ever felt that tightness in your chest before speaking up? Or that urge to disappear in a group setting? That's shyness. And if you've ever wondered why some of us feel this way so strongly, there's an explanation for that. Today, let's talk about the science of shyness, where it comes from, what's happening in the brain and body, and why it's more common than you think. So, what is shyness? Shyness isn't just being quiet or introverted. It's that self conscious feeling that makes social situations feel overwhelming. Psychologists describe it as a mix of anxiety, self focus, and sensitivity to judgment. Think of it like your body's alarm system going off, even when there's no real danger. Example, maybe you want to join a conversation, but your brain whispers, "What if I say the wrong thing?" That hesitation, that's shyness at work. What is the biology of shyness? Shyness actually shows up in the brain. Studies suggest that the amygdala, the part that processes fear, is more active in shy people. Your body releases stress hormones like cortisol when you're about to speak in public, which is why you might blush, sweat, or stumble over words. Even genetics play a role. Some people are just born with a more sensitive temperament. About 15 to 20% of babies show signs of what's called behavioral inhibition. Basically, they're more cautious and reserved around new people and environments. Many of them grow up to be shy adults. But here's the thing, shyness isn't a flaw, it's just a natural temperament. Your brain is wired to be extra aware of the social world. Of course, life experiences also shape shyness. If you grew up in a family that was critical, or if you were often compared to others, you might have developed that inner voice that says, "Don't mess up." Cultural expectations matter too. In some cultures, being quiet and reserved is valued. In others, it's seen as awkward or weak. That can make shyness feel heavier than it needs to be. Example, maybe you were the kid in school who knew the answer but didn't raise your hand because the thought of everyone staring at you felt unbearable. So, what is the upside of shyness? We usually think of shyness as something negative, but let's flip that around. Shy people are often thoughtful observers, empathetic listeners, and deeply sensitive to others' feelings. That sensitivity can make you more creative, more compassionate, and more attuned to relationships. It's not a weakness, it's just a different strength. So, what can you do if shyness is holding you back? You don't have to get rid of it. Instead, think of it as something you work with. Here are a few gentle tips. Practice exposure in small steps, like talking to a cashier, then slowly building up. Shift focus from yourself to the other person. Curiosity can ease self consciousness. Remind yourself people aren't watching you as closely as you think. Most are focused on themselves. So, the science of shyness tells us it's not weakness, it's biology, environment, and personality, all wrapped into one. If you're shy, it doesn't mean you're broken, it means you're human, just with a nervous system tuned a little differently. And sometimes that sensitivity is exactly what makes you special. If this video made you feel a little more understood, subscribe and let's keep making this space where shyness isn't something to hide, but something we can talk about openly. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Stay gentle with yourself.